28, right?
Yes.
And you're Yesenia,
Yes.
Jesse, that they wrote Jesse?
Jesse, yeah.
Jesse, okay. I'm Chief Serna.
Hi, nice to meet
And
you.
you're Amarillis? Hey, how you doing? This is actually, you're both expecting?
Yeah.
I mean, this is actually the first time we're giving out the packing plays and the safe sleep education to expected moms. And Jesse, you have a 10-month-old right now?
Yes.
So this is the first time I'll be able to give out two to the same mom. So that's why I asked if we could have the camera here to take some pictures. So first things first is we have to do the paperwork.
Okay.
There's questionnaires in here, and it's all about, these packing plays are donated from the state of Indiana. The Indiana Department of Health gives the money to fund these, and so we have to fill out paperwork so that way we can show that we're giving them out the right way, the way we're supposed to. And it's all about safe sleep education. Now I know you're a mom already, and this is your first child, so brand new, relatively brand new. Is this your second child you're carrying?
No, my third.
Third. So, and how old is your oldest?
2.5.
Okay, so you're still a new mom. You know, you don't know what you don't know when it comes to safe sleep, and that's what this program is all about. It's called direct on-scene education, and what we do as a fire department is if we were to answer a call here, let's say we were here for a smoke detector or your CO alarm or I don't know, cat in a tree, and we happen to come inside, and if we saw this, the baby toys, right? We would say, hey, so is there a baby that under 12 months that lives here? And of course you would say, yes, my 10-month-old. Then we would ask the question, well, where does the baby sleep? And you know, so right now, if I were to ask you, where does your 10-month-old sleep right now?
With his brother in bed.
Okay, and so that's one of the things where our firefighters would start asking questions, and they would say, well, you know what? We've got this program called direct on-scene education, where we can deliver free pack-and plays, and I didn't even know what pack-and plays were, but they're cribs. They look like playpens, but they're cribs, and they're mobile. They pack up just the way they're packed up now. You can take them with you, go on vacation, go to somebody's house if the baby stays over. So just like you would carry the baby bag and diapers, you can carry this, because the whole emphasis of this education is ABC. The baby alone on their back in the crib. That's the safest way. Not on furniture, not on sharing a bed with anybody else, definitely not in your arms. You know, so many times as dads, especially, I don't know, are you one of them?
Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Okay, so this is your first child?
Yes.
So many of us dads, we like taking the picture with our baby sleeping on our chest and falling asleep. We did it, we all did it. But that is so unsafe, and you don't know what you don't know. There's been so many instances of accidental suffocation where you fall asleep with your baby on your chest. If the head slips and goes under your arm or off, young babies under 12 months don't know how to pick up their head and try and grab some air, especially between 2 and 4 months old. The way they fall, the way they sleep is the way they're going to stay. So that's what we're here to do, give this education. So we'll start off with some of this paperwork. Like I said, this is what we have to fill out. So how do you spell your name, Jesse? How do you want me to spell it out?
Yesenia.
Enia. Last name?
Spudic.
Okay. And we're going to fill out, I'm going to just do one for you because we're going to give you two. Okay. And then for
What did you say?
Amaryllis.
Can you speak loud? Amaryllis.
How do you spell it?
A-M-A.
Can I go what?
R-I-L-L.
L-L-I-S.
And your last name?
R-E-N-T-A-S.
Okay. And so I'm going to sign here as a witness. Okay, Serna, that's me, Anthony Serna. Today's the 24th.
I have a question.
Yes.
How long does this usually take? Just because she has something to do, like right at 3:30.
Okay, I'll go real quick with you.
No, that's fine.
I'll do
pick
her.
him up.
I'll do her first.
You want to take it? Okay.
05 24 19. Okay, and so what this says is in exchange for a grant of a Graco Pack and Play, that's a name brand, Graco Pack and Play, a portable baby crib, receipt of which is hereby acknowledged, and then I printed your name, Yesenia, Jesse. I agree to indemnify, defend, and hold harmless the Cribs for Kids program, as well as officers, agents, and employees of the above from all claims or losses accruing or resulting in any person, firm, or corporation claimed to be injured, damage as a result of the acts or omissions involving the placement and or the use of the portable cribs provided with this Cribs for Kids program. So basically it's a hold harmless agreement. It's like a waiver saying that you understand that I'm going to show you how to set them up, and I'm going to show you how to use them, and we're going to go over safe sleep, but that you won't hold the firefighters, me, or anybody liable. For the baby is this sleep sack. This sleep sack. If a blanket is necessary, you tuck it, the way this sleep sack is, the way it's tied on their feet, you would tuck the blanket under them and never take the blanket across their nipple line. The reason is if you, let's say it's cold and you're saying, oh, I'm going to warm them up, I'm going to push the blanket up by their neck. If they grab it and they move that blanket anywhere near their mouth or here, start sucking on it, or if they roll on it, that's another thing that they could suffocate on. So that's why we give these out, so that way you won't have a need for a blanket. And if you do, you tuck it tight under their feet and like swaddle them, put it tight under them. Not too tight, put it tight under them and just up to their nipple. That's like the most common way that we have these infant deaths, is that parents who put their baby inside of the bed with them. It even happens on sofas and couches. You fall asleep and you have your baby next to you, and then you're asleep. You don't know that you roll over and you suffocate your own baby. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. I don't ever even want to imagine it, and I hope you or nobody you knows ever has to go through that feeling of knowing that you suffocated your own baby. Why? Because you were tired, the baby was cranky, you wanted to lay on the sofa, and you said, I'll just lay the baby here. No, alone on their back in the crib. A, B, C. That's part of all the education I'm giving you. That's why it's so easy to remember. A, B, C. Alone on their back in the crib. Yours, since you're just getting one right now.
Okay.
This one will be yours. This is the instructions. These are the instructions in case you need to refer to them. They go in this pocket right here. Okay.
She's just gonna answer this part.
No problem.
Hello?
What this is
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this connected,
Yeah.
but I'm going to fill this out and I'm going to mail it. This is the warranty.
Okay.
So this one right here, as a matter of fact, let me see the pin, and I'll put at least her first initial is A. Okay. And when you want to, you see the red string in there. When you want to take it apart, like I'll take it apart right now. You pull this up.
I don't know why I had difficulties in the other one. Really? Oh wait. That's what I said. Oh,
Okay, so this is how it comes out of the box. All right. So you open it up. You hear it kind of click a little bit. You open it up, but it's not fully locked until you press this. You can go ahead and stand up. You would press this down. Or sit up, whichever's more comfortable for you. You press this down. Okay? Once you get all this open. Now, see how everyone is locked? So it's set. And here's your wheels. You can roll it. All right? These are hooks that go around the whole perimeter, the whole edge of it. These get connected. See how these line up? That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay, and then you'll take these, and you fit it. It's a rectangle, you know. So you put these over here. That there. It just goes on the edges. They're like hooks. All right. And you see the longer ones go on the long side, so that's how you know. That there. Now, that's where that board comes in. When you make it for an infant, this we recommend at this height for 3 months and under. So, for the first 3 months. Or, if your baby starting to roll a lot and can reach, that's when you want to move them out of here and put them in the bottom. So that's why this is just for the brand newborns, because look, this goes just with Velcro. There's 4 Velcro squares, and there's 4 Velcro squares in here. There you go. Okay?
It's so cute.
and this is like I said, for 3 months old, because you figure no older than 3, because once they're 4, 5, 6 months, they start to roll. They'll grab this. They might try and pick themselves up. It's safer for the older ones at the bottom. And here, I'm going to show you, and this is real easy. When they're at the top here for an infant, it's just Velcro. Take that out. Okay, so for your 10-month-old, that's why I'm giving you 2, Jesse. For your 10-month-old, you would use the bottom. You wouldn't use this. and after your babies are like 4 or 5 months old, don't use this top part no more. You would go straight to the bottom, because now more or less it's going to be like a playpen. But it's called a packing plate. The wheels, so you can pack it and take, and it folds up into a box. So this bottom part right here is what we want for any baby over 4 months. Now this one's a little bit trickier because I'll turn it a little bit this way. Because if you see on the bottom, there's these slits right here. And what those slits are for is for when you put this wooden base at the bottom, these snaps on this strap right here have to go through those slits and snap into here. There's 4 of them. Okay?
I would have never known.
And the reason is so that way this doesn't slide around, because when you're doing the bottom, the baby's older, right? Baby's like 6 months, 7 months, they move around a lot, they roll around a lot. So that's why you have to strap it in. So this goes in like this. And you can either fish your finger in here. See, on this one, the strap, I can feel it, it's right here. So that was easy. And then right here, snap. And so you would do all 4 like that. A, B, C. A, B, C. Alone, no other baby, no other toy, on their back in this crib. That's why we're giving this to you.